I need your advice on Fisher Paykel dishwasher problems. I don't know what all these flashing lights are.
If the first two program lights are flashing, that's error code 1, and you need to make sure the door is closed.
That's easy to check, though if it doesn't close, that's as likely to be a broken door latch as warp seal.
Error code E2 is 1 program lights 1 and 3 are lit, meaning the temperature sensor is having problems.
You'd think that was the second light by itself, but logic does not apply with this appliance. How do you deal with that problem?
If the sensor isn't dirty or you put dishes from the freezer or oven straight in the dishwasher, the sensor needs to be replaced.
I have multiple lights flashing.
If the first, third and fourth lights are flashing, that's the E4 and it means the water isn't draining out.
I would not need flashing lights to tell me that if the unit was flooding onto the floor or my cups were floating in a dirty sea.
If the unit is full of water, check that the filter isn't clogged, and that the drain hose isn't clogged or crimped.
It always seems to have water around the filter.
That's common, since Fisher and Paykel says it is normal for there to always be water over the screen.
Fortunately, I do not have dirty water on the floor, and probably don't have to fish through nasty soup to clean the filter.
The first 3 program lights flashing is the E5 error, and that happens when it can't get enough water.
Aside from trying to run the unit when everyone else is using the toilet during commercial break, I can't see how that happened.
It could happen if there is a water leak in the hoses, so it can't get enough water pressure. Or the water intake hose is crimped.
At least you aren't assuming I forgot to pay my water bill.
That could cause it too. The error code 6 means the flood switch is turned on, and all 4 of the first lights on the panel will be flashing.
I already said it isn't flooded.
So the control panel needs to be reset to fix the error or the float sensor needs to be fixed.
What other problems do I need to look out for?
They don't clean very well, as if by design.
It is a dishwasher. It should do that by design.
At least it isn't as bad as the dishwasher drawers they sell that constantly fail because the wet switch gets tripped and the unit won't run until it all dries out.